Hey folks, welcome to the Media Shala Masterclass. Today I am going to show you how to edit your videos using Adobe Premiere Pro. It's a professional video editing software that allows you to create your videos the way you want. For students and teachers, you can get the Adobe package for just Rs 639 per month. So, without wasting any time, let's dive right into it. Firstly, you need to click on Create a New Project. Here, write the name of your project and select the location. Make sure that you keep the location same as your raw clips as it makes it easier for you to work on your project next time. Now, click on Create Now and what you see here is called as Workspace. It is by default divided into 5 parts as you can see on the screen. Now, to import your footage, simply open the folder where you have saved your footage. Select them all and drag onto the project window here. Next important step is creating a sequence. A sequence in video editing refers to the number of clips or segments that are arranged in a specific order to convey a particular idea or narrative. Click on File, then select the option New, select Sequence and choose the settings as per your output preference. As you can see, the sequence settings by default currently it's AVCST 1080p 50 frames per second. So we are going to check the video settings that whether we want to apply these sequence settings or we want to go ahead with some other sequence presets. There are multiple sequence settings presets available for you. Now double click on the video you want to bring to the timeline. To remove the unwanted part from the beginning, press I and it will select the clip from that point of duration. Similarly, press O at the point till where you want to keep the video. As you can see, after pressing I and O, the footage has been highlighted which we want to bring onto the timeline. Now drag this video to the timeline. You can see two layers now. The upper one layer is of a video and lower one is of the audio. Do the same process for the other clips and add them to the timeline. Once we have added all the clips, we can stretch and expand the timeline by dragging the slider located below. And the shortcut for this is plus and minus button on the keyboard. Now, how to cut a video from the middle? Suppose we have imported a video from the project panel to the timeline and we want some footage to be removed. So we can choose the razor tool from the toolbox located here, expand our timeline and simply click at the portion we want on the timeline to be removed. Now once we have cut down the video, we can simply click on that particular video and press delete.
मैंने लिखी हुई है वो कैसे बोल रहे हैं उनका एक्सप्रेशन क्या होगा. So I was already imagining all these things in my head.
Now we move on to applying some basic video effects. These basic video effects and transitions are applied for seamless video editing. As you can see, we move on to the effects panel on the left, and under the effects panel we are going to look for the effect called dip to black. So we'll search dip to black, and once we have written dip, we can see the option dip to black, and we have to drag it to clip that we want the transition to be applied. Just make sure that you separate the clip and move it to the upper layer so that your dip to black can be applied just to the layer and just to the clip that you want. Next we move on to adding on the video transition called as vibe. This transition works seamlessly when two videos that are not connected to each other needs to be combined together.
Hello everyone.
Next we move on to adding a background layer under the video. So firstly we need to shift all the video clips a layer up and adding a background layer under it, so that we can work with the effects controls. What is the purpose of effects control is basically they are used for scaling and positioning our video clips. Let's see how it works. We move on to the left part of the screen where we can see the scale and position option, and we are working with the scale, and we can see that we have reduced the scale size to 80, making the video a little smaller than the original size. And now we'll move on to adding a logo. The logo will be applied in the same manner by changing the scale and the position option. Now we are going to finally preview our video whether it has been seamlessly edited or not, and if it is edited, then the last step that is left is to export the video. Now when we are satisfied with our edited video version, we are going to click on the export, and we are going to rename our file as a conversation episode and check the path where it is going to be exported. It's always better to select the exported path as same as where your project is kept, and make a new folder, call it export. Under that, check the sequence settings again whether it is HD quality, or what we can do is we can go ahead with the match source as adaptive high bitrate, and it is going to match the sequence settings which we have applied in the beginning of the video. And finally click on export. So now I hope you have learned the basics of video editing using Adobe Premiere Pro. See you next time with some more updates on video editing. Till then, happy editing.